Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Saturday afternoon race between Antlerz and Spudozaurus. We've had some exciting races today. Hopefully that trend continues. I'm joined here with Billick. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, Andy. How are you? We're looking at a pretty good race here. We have Antlerz taking on Spudozaurus. On paper, this is probably a pretty big favorite for Antlerz, but we've already seen a big upset in this tournament, so we'll see if we can have another one here.
Oh, we sure have. And we've seen some almost upsets as well. So anything is possible in this silly game. And it looks like we're about to get ready to get kicked off here.
Antlerz in at the second seed with an excellent 29:10 qualifier time, and Spudozaurus, the 31 seed, with a 35 flat.
That 35 flat was not too far behind mine. So GG's for Spuds. Antlerz rolling in with a 28-27 PB. Good for, what is that, number 6? Number 7 now in the world. And Spudozaurus sporting a 33-32 that he got 10 days ago. On emulator too, so doing our rel strats here. And it looks like we're off.
Okay, and I believe Spudozaurus is a 2 first runner, so we're probably going to see him go up and right first.
Yeah, while that route is safer, it does take a little bit more time, but in a race situation, you never know. A whole lot could happen. There Spuds goes, going over the 2 as Billick predicted. Now these routes will converge about level 7. At the end of 7, that's when they meet up. That's when just about every route meets up. There are a few that probably do something wonky. Antlerz getting the lucky first bomb in that room. Spuds taking a turn back into Hyrule, wanting to check it out, smell the roses, and he is on his way.
A little trouble there with those screen scrolls, but he's he took another back turn there.
He is determined to do the scrolls. Now it's, I don't know, on the walk to 2 in 2 first, if you don't scroll, you get in, if you do it perfectly, right at the 1 minute mark. Scrolling, unless you do them perfectly, doesn't really save that much time. A couple seconds at best. And as you can see, well, I can see on Spuds' screen that the spawns are a little bit different than what he's probably used to. That's when he's going back and forth on the scrolls. We'll switch those bad boys up a little bit.
Looks like we're getting synced up here.
Yes. Antlerz clears that screen for a static bomb drop, which he had to do considering he had none. Spuds trying to get a bomb drop off the gorillas, does not get any. Has to be careful here. He's dealing with spawns he's not familiar with. And he's down to half a heart. We'll see how the gorillas treat him.
Yeah, a little bit dangerous here with half a heart. Don't want to take a death.
Ooh, that was absolutely not. Hoping for some health here. Bails to the right to grab the bomb pack that's there. I did not even know that was there. You'll learn something new every day. Oh, and you look at the big brains on Spuds. Check that out. Nicely done. Oh, he wants that fairy. Let's go. Okay, perfect, as Antlerz is out of level 3. Now he still has to go here to level 4 and fight Gliok. That's where a lot of damage could happen. It's easy to take a death, take a couple bombs. Spuds not opting to grab the other bomb pack. Having a little bit of trouble with this Dodongo. Oh no, do not run out of bombs here. I mean, he'll just have to go back and grab them. He'll pick up that. That's excellent. 8 bombs are not super critical. Leaving 2 on 2 first, like it is on 3 first, he gets a little bit of leeway. He's going to go over to level 1 now.
Yeah, it's nice to have a full complement of 8 bombs, but it's not the end of the world if you leave with 4.
Oh no, stranger things can happen. He can get a bomb pack right here. Ooh, does not go for the farming. You'll love to see that. If you don't know your global, it's really not worth farming unless you just get lucky. Because most of the time, you're just wasting frames. And Antlerz looks like he's going to force. Yes, he did. Very nicely done. He did not get the count he wanted, leaving the NSU room, which was the previous room. And he very skillfully bedangled his way to forcing a bomb. Spud's going to go over. Going to pick up the white sword, which is going to be a huge benefit for him. I mean, Gleok with the white sword. Oof. Fantastic. You'll love to see that. Ooh, the final one left. Okay, he'll get through here just fine. Oh, no, should have stabbed and threw hesitated just a little bit, and that little hesitation was enough for him to take a bop off Lionel Richie over here, as that term has been coined.
Yeah, 2 hearts a little bit dicey here.
A little bit. Seems like he's got the scrolls down now. Look at a little
better
bit
on the right, even though those are more difficult than the left right.
Yes. Ooh, Antlerz takes a bop from the fire. We'll have 3 hearts, which isn't that big of a deal. He still had only 3 hits to go. Let's see how this Gleok fight is performed. So far, so good for Antlerz. Wow, that was a wonderful fight. Does the fairy come in clutch? Kinda. Trolled him a little bit. Didn't get right in his path. A 524, level 4 for Antlerz. Pretty good. Not bad, some may say. For a race. At least, I'd like to clarify that much.
And now Antlerz out of the more dangerous part of the early game, so you can take a little bit of a breather going to level 1 and 2.
As Druis likes to point out, for levels 1 and 2, you can kind of shut your brain off. Depending on who you ask, they may not agree with the shutting your brain off for level 2, as Spud's taking a couple bumps here. Ooh, almost got hit by the trap. That would have been a rough room to have to go back to.
Yeah, down to half a heart here. This is dangerous territory for Spudozaurus.
And there's no enemies to kill on the way, so it's not like he's gonna get a lucky heart. I mean, he could, but you'd just be wasting time. As Antlerz coming in to grab his bow, it will be a sub-7 bow. And nicely done. Right before Aquamentus was about to spew 3 fireballs at Lake, he slayed the dragon.
Safe out of 1, so avoiding a big setback there.
Oh yeah, that would have been just really detrimental for Spud. But fortunately, skillfully made it through. He will make his way down to level 3. As Antlerz is gonna come up here and do a little bomb sword action. Ooh. It's really annoying if you go into the room and you forgot the heart container. You just feel so silly. Because then you gotta go all the way back and you're just watching the time go. Not that I've ever done anything like that before. As Spuds enters level 3, scrolls over very nicely. Only had a little bit of trouble with one tech type. And Antlerz coming up to the desert scrolls. It's 3 scrolls in quick succession. Sometimes the levers on these screens can be a little annoying. Spud's opting to get the Zol key here in level 3. That'll probably allow him to skip the Foyer key in level 9, but we shall see.
And picking up that key is standard in 2 firsts because you have the extra damage from the white sword, so you can slice through those souls pretty quickly.
Oh yes, that's right. Antlerz skipping the Armos in a race with only 18 rupees. Gotta love the big plays here as Spuds gets an atomic in level 3. You just love to see that every single time. It's so satisfying because sometimes those dark nuts just have a mind of their own and they scatter. A message in chat saying potion sign of weakness. I don't know if I wholeheartedly agree with that statement. Sometimes the potion is the play. As it was pointed out before, if you're behind going in the 9, and your opponent didn't grab the potion, it might be in your best interest to go grab it, because just in case they take an untimely death, you'll be able to recover, hopefully, not taking one of your own. And Spuds just one bombs manhandle there, picks up a bomb pack from the kill, and will be on their way.
Yeah, that was a really good 3 for Spudozaurus. I think he actually picked up some time there.
Oh yeah, I mean, he was blazing. He got the atomic, the manhandle kill was really good, it was just really, really nice. As Antlerz picks up the level 2 Triforce, he will be headed on to the infamous level 5. Everybody's favorite. Never ever have any issues going into here, ever. Not even once. Said no speedrunner ever. Antlerz picked up a lot of rupees in that level too. He had 18 going in. That is attaboy.
Yeah, and able to completely skip that Armo, saving a few seconds there.
Spuds is coming up to the NSU room for him, and he'll be in the breakfast room. We'll see how the pancakes treat him as Antlerz stumbling on that scroll just a tiny little bit. Gonna make his way to 5, making his way to the sorry bogey screen. You're not supposed to farm or try to build a count here, according to Bogey, but we do it all the time. And you'll see Antlerz going into this side entrance. Why that works, I don't know. It's just there. And it's also, you can do that in level 6 as well. Just a little side entrance for reasons. Somebody else may know a better explanation.
Well, it does save a few seconds by saving the stair walking animation, so I don't know why the developers put it there. For speedrun purposes, it is a little bit faster going that way if you can.
It's almost like they had us in mind when they were making this. When they were making
I'm
this
sure
game
that's
back
what
in
they were thinking of.
Yeah. They could have done a couple other things, you know, but at least they threw that in there. Like bubbles. I want to know who thought bubbles were a good idea. Because I have a few words for them. Antlerz having a little bit of trouble. Some trolley back and forth dark nuts there, giving him the jukes with his bombs. Oh, wow. Juke City for the dark nuts, and he only hit that dark... He did not hit that dark nut at all, so he has to stab it 8 times. Does so pretty quickly as Spuds is going in to fight Gliok. All he needs to hit him 8 times. Has beam should not be a problem, but you never know. Who goes for the Gliok bomb? I love it. Ah, misses the Gliok bomb. So if you drop a bomb, typically on the last hit, and you bomb a floating red head, that will pretty much make it so your next kill is a bomb drop. And if, with the only caveat that you don't get hit. And Antlerz takes a 2-heart bot from the Dark Nut there. Ooh, almost took another bomb off the little Gibdo.
Yeah, world wrap here for Spud.
Ooh, very nice. The Dodongo was not a Troll Dongo. For Antlerz, he will be heading over to Dig Dogger with 8 bombs in hand. Now, this scroll that Spuds is doing, you do not want to mess that one up. Ever. It is a huge time loss because you cannot just walk back to the screen. You will go in the Lost Woods. But you must go every which other way and go all the way around to come back.
Yeah, I've definitely missed that one more than once. And it's not fun.
No,
Usually a reset in the speedrun attempts.
Oh yeah, it's an instantaneous reset.
The race, though, you don't have the luxury.
Oh yes. Keep the reset button far away. If you're like me and you reset so quickly, you have to remind yourself sometimes, like, hey, this is not the time for reset. As Antlerz makes quick work of level 5. Which is where Spuds is going to be heading as well. Trying to farm probably hearts and bombs at this point. Very crispy scroll there by Spuds. You love to see that. No Rue Quarter for Antlerz. It's in a speedrun, I guess it kind of makes sense. It's about a 2-second time save. However, RNG could rip your whole run. And should you do it in a race? I don't know. Probably not. But
we have seen a few runners do it in races so far in this tournament, though. So there are a few runners that are brave enough to try it.
I am one of those silly runners, which I'll probably do when my race comes up, just because I love to do it. And he resits on 1 missed desert scroll. You're not lying. With the power pack, you can just reset with your controller. You don't even have to lean over and hit the physical reset button. As Spuds is going to be making his way into the Olive Garden, or as it used to be called, the Room of Requirement. Because there's no matter what you do, you have to do in this room, and it's a pain in the neck. Of course, Spud's taking a couple bombs, but the blue Dark Nuts will go down to 4 sword swings with the white sword. And we're gonna... Oh, Antlerz took a bop. He's not going to be able to River Force here. But I wonder if he still uses bomb strats. No, he's opting for the bow and arrow. Probably a good move. Misses one. Not happy about that. Oh, and Spud's takes the death. You hate to see that.
He had a pretty clean run up to that point, but he just kind of got bullied by those blue Dark Nuts.
Yeah, and they are really good at doing that. Picks up the bomb pack before. If you have 4 or less bombs, you may as well pick up that bomb pack off the Gibdo before you go into Olive Garden. Because it's not going to do you any good if 4 bombs are sitting on the Gibdo when you need them in the OG. And round 2 for Spudozaurus. Utilizing those paw strats, love it. And if you have any sort of flame fire emotes and you want to drop them in chat, sunglasses or not, we can see them for Antlerz. Ooh, down to 1 heart. He's hoping for hopefully a fairy off of one of these. Good grouping. Oh,
that was a good one.
It's just cruel. Oh,
he takes the death.
Oh, it's always the last one. Always. Tough break for Spuds here. But you gotta put the pedal to the metal. When you're going against the race, we're like, Antlerz Force is on the Dig Dogger. Wow. Amazing. You don't see that every day. There's a lot of bananas to avoid. Maintain your count to at least a 7. by the time you get there. Bombs, love it. Love it. No frames wasted here. That is what I like to see. I mean, with one left, if you have a surplus of bombs, it's well worth dropping. But you also want to consider it is a race scenario.
But that's just the experience they're showing for Antlers. And he's been running this game for years. He's seen every possible scenario, so that was something I'm sure he's done more than once.
Oh, totally. And I mean, Antlerz is a wonderful runner. But this game, he does every category you could imagine. He's beaten the game deathless, or hitless. And not just hitless, first and second quest damageless. Which boggles my mind. Like, how do you hold your composure when you start second quest? Just the nerves would just be constant. But nerves of steel for Antlerz over there. Previously, Antlerz 44.
Yeah, and he holds the world record in both the first and second quest damageless categories. So I'm sure that helps him in races, being able to go fast without taking damage. He knows how to do that as well as anybody.
Oh, absolutely. He's also said that second quest low percent is probably his favorite category. Which, again, boggles my mind. As Spuds is on his way, hopefully, out of this dungeon. He has one bomb. He's gonna have to smoke this Dodongo. I don't know what kind of patterns he's gonna get. Hopefully he doesn't just walk up and drop it. Unless it works. Oh, very nice. Very nice. That Dodongo could have just said nope. Sub 20 mags grab for Antlerz. So on sub 30 pace. Let's see what kind of 10-minute drill Mr. Antlerz over here can pull off. Now this trick I like a lot. You tricorder into that Armos, and then when you leave level 6, you don't do the walking animation out, and you only have to blow your whistle one time. So it saves, that's another about 2-second time save, I believe. It adds a little bit to your 6, but it takes a little bit off your 8. Nice belfry there by Antlerz.
You love to see that new tech being implemented. I think that's a fairly new thing, right?
Yeah, I think that's the newest tech thing that's come out for this game, unless anybody knows otherwise. What a beautiful MB1 by Antlerz over there. MB is Magical Breakfast. Misplaced the first bomb. Now he's out. Fortunately, Spud's out of level 5. That's what everybody loves to see. Done with 5. Oh, wow. Gets both bomb globals on the fires. Holy moly. Wow, really fast MB2. So the breakfast room is in level 4. That was coined by Darkwing Duck. It's the one where you clear the room to get the ladder because there's a bunch of pancake-looking mobs in there. And this was coined the Magical Breakfast by Lack because there's Wizroad, and there's 2 of them. Unbelievable. Sometimes the game just works out for you. And he will have no problem going into level 7 with 8 bombs. Or level 8 with 8 bombs, sorry.
Antlerz was down to his last rupee, but connects on the Goma. Ooh. And that was a fast 6 for Antlerz.
Oh, yes. It really was. I wonder if he has splits up. And as you can see, he only blew his whistle one time, and there was no walking out animation for him. And wow, it looks like he saved 16 seconds on that 6. But I may be misreading his splits. Very possible. I sure did. It was actually 8 seconds. Still very impressive.
Antlerz into level 8. Spudozaurus into level 7.
Ooh, Antler's taking a couple of bombs, gets a nice fairy drop at the end there.
Yeah, that fairy was very welcome because his health was a little bit lower than he'd like it to be there, but with that fairy, I think he's going to be just fine.
Oh yeah, oh that fairy was a great drop for him. I mean, could he do it with I mean, yeah, but it's just a lot more security, and if you got any more fire emotes, let's see him in chat, please. Sunglasses or otherwise, as Antlerz chops up the four-headed Gleeok, and he will be on his way to 9.
Yeah, and a good shot at a sub 30 here for Antlerz on this pace.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, what a wonderful race time to be putting up here. But you never know. A bump here, a bop there, a little death here. And he's coming up to the last scroll of the game. Not a problem whatsoever. He only has 6 bombs here, 5 going in. He will... Yumi whistled. Let's go. Love it. Love it. Ooh, if he would have gotten grabbed by the whirlwind. And as we're going into level 9, what are we looking for? I'm just joking. We know we're looking for Ganon and Zelda. They will be a screen away from each other.
Is this even randomized?
Right. All of a sudden, Antlerz has like a 30 HP Ganon out of nowhere. Ah, you do need silvers, correct. I wonder if there's somewhere else. Didn't even get the Armos item. What is going on? You think that'd be a quick check for either of our runners, as Antlerz makes quick work of that Patra 1 skip. And a Mag's grab for his Spudozaurus as he's going to make his way into 6. Unfortunately, he has no bombs. Will he have to do a Gleeok of shame, or a Gleeosh of shame, as it is sometimes called? Antlerz just cannot have less than 6 bombs in this level 9. That is fantastic. Wonderful bomb block here. Well, it's shaping up. Gonna be the fastest time of the tournament so far, if I'm not mistaken, if everything continues to go well.
Yeah, he's blazing through these last few levels.
If he'll probably go for beam scraps, I'm sure, in the sideways U. Coming up right here. Little hiccup on the block. He's not too worried about it. Another time drop. I just can't believe it. Ooh, he's taking a lot of damage there. Went from beams to 3 hearts in 1 room. That's what, if you don't get the, if the orange Wizrobe spawn on the bottom there and you don't get the clip, you're gonna take a bop. And not just a bop, a 4-heart bopper. And as you can see, he took a little more.
He took several bops there. That's actually a little bit in trouble now.
Yeah, he was 1 orange Wizzy away from death, or 2 bops from pretty much anything else. But as we said, I mean, he's done low percent, he's done damageless. Shouldn't be too unfamiliar for him, but you never know. As Spud's making his way through MB2.
Yeah, and if anybody can get through the rest of 9 on 3 hearts, it's Antlerz.
Oh,
He's got so much experience.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. If you're in that room and you get hit by a bubble and there's only lights left, bust out those arrows. You have to get the bow and arrow out anyway, and it's damage you can do while you are bubbled. For all you Z1 speedrunners out there. And last clip of the game for Antlerz. He will be coming up the Patra 3. Let's see. I mean, he's definitely not going for fast Patra. But I imagine he knows that he's... Ooh, very nicely done. Gonna get the arrows out now. With a 2857 Triforce hoist. Let's see if he can bring it in here. Get our first sub 30 of the tournament, I believe. Wow. As Antlerz takes down the pig, he will get a sub 2920. Get your GGs out for Antlerz. Wow, what a performance to put on. With a race time.gg time of 29:16. Insane. What a time to put up. What a time to put up.
Yeah, Antler's putting on a clinic in that first race. That's just so fast for a race.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'd be thrilled if I got that. That'd be a huge PB for me. Oh. Wow. That was just what a good show of the game there. Well, we will be going on to game 2. Hang on to your seat, folks. Anything could happen. Yeah, faster than the majority of the entire tourney has beaten the game, and Antlerz just did I'll just reset this one all the way up here. Let's see, a 29:45. That's good. That's good for 27th place. In a race scenario, you love to see it. Alright, giving our runners a little bit of a break. Before we start, I'm sure we will be getting on momentarily, but we'll give them the time that they need. So if you need to grab a drink or whatever you think you may need to do, now would be a great time. But don't be gone for too long. And our racers are ready. We will be getting momentarily as we get prepared for game 2 of the battle for Hyrule between Antlerz, previously known as Antlerz 44, versus Spudozaurus.
And what can Spud do to try to get back into this? I mean, is there anything he can do, or does he just have to play his best and hope to get a break?
I mean, that's all you can really hope for when you're going up against somebody like Antlerz. Because I know it's like you're not really racing them; it's like them racing against the game too. You're just hoping you can just do your best and try to be as consistent through the game as you can, and a lot of hope. A whole lot of hope. And the AAAA, lovely file names. Antlerz has to put in 3 file names in order for the manips to work. So that is why you will always see 3 file names for any runner that does run the manip. And we are on our way. Let's go. I know, Spuds could learn 3 first right now. Give it a whirl. Oh, nope, going 2 first. Going 2 first, to the surprise of many. Antlerz not gonna nail the manip after stumbling on that stroll. Oh, walks back to the starts. Well, not all the way to the start screen. Takes a walk back. Definitely off manip. Now spawns are gonna be a little wonky. Don't know how much of an issue that is going to be for Antlerz here, but once you change the speedrun, we're like, I don't know what is going on. It is scary. Uncharted territory. Oh, Spuds takes a snipe from the blue moblin on the way to level 2.
Intentional damage boost.
Yes. Oh, lucky bombs again for Antlerz. Love to see that. A whiff! That's not too often you fire a beam in there and miss all the keys. If you fire right away, you get it, but if you hesitate a little bit, you can miss. Spuds gets his beams back. That's what you like to see. A little better run through 2 here than last time. For now. Antlerz dealing a little trolley dark nuts here. Ooh, got his bomb. That was very nice. He must have had a 6 count going into here, which would have been his force.
Pepper bomb drops her Spud. You'd love to see that in 2.
Oh yes, yeah, having much better luck this time around, which is fantastic. Nicely done. Beams and bombs. Everybody's favorite combination. Not too much trouble in that room there. Those ropes also could be very trolly and cost you a bunch of time. Whiff on the first bomb, pretty standard. Gets the second, in and out into the Dodongo. Will he troll him this time? Nope, gets the smoke. You'll love to see that, folks. And he will be on his way to level 1. As Antlerz coming up here to fight, man, it looks like he misplaced the bomb, but he must have been right on the pixel. What does the commentator know? Wow. And Antlerz, very nicely, it's a bullseye bomb. Not that kind of bullseye, the good kind of bullseye, manhandle a bomb. Spud's not picking up the 30 secret. Love to see that.
Yeah, you tend to skip that one for this particular route.
Ah, gotcha.
Usually the only secret you need for this route is the hundo. If you're really low, you might have to grab one later, but no need to get one at this point in the run.
Ah, gotcha. Well, I guess you could always grab the 30 secret in front of Bluey at the cost of a bomb. Spud's dodging Lionel Richie over there. Fantastic. Less trouble this time than last time. As he gets the white sword in hand, Antlerz up to lovely level 4. Building a really high count, gonna try to force a rupee here. Or what does the commentator know? That was a series of events for Antlerz, and that NSU room fortunately did not take any damage. Gets a 5er there. Trying not to get hit by the bubbles at all. And, ooh, tricky. Gets out of here. No beams, but 4 bombs. The minimum required bombs you need leaving this room is 3. With a 424 ladder for Antlerz. And Antlerz takes a bomb to reset his count because he desperately wants to force some bombs. Oh, well, that's another way to reset your count. That fire was there because he sorted them all down. If you bomb them, they do not come back. So whichever ones you sort down will return. And normally that one is not in the way. But today he was, because it's rare that you sort them all down. At least in the 3 first run, or any run. For the most part. Antlerz,
Yeah,
Go
I'm
ahead.
not sure what his thought process was there for the sorting. It seemed like he was set up to force in the breakfast room, and then he just decided to sort them all. I'm sure there's some reason he did that, but that's beyond me.
Yeah, it was a little weird, because you think I know he wanted probably a 5er at some point, but you know, it's one of those like, well, he knows what he's doing. Kind of things. I'm like, well, I'll just trust the process here. As Antlerz picks up it's level 4 Triforce, the hard part, for the most part, is over. Spud's coming up to Aqua Mantis with more health than last time. Makes quick work of him and will be on his way.
And as chat pointing out, there's getting that force off of the Glia, so that was nice for him.
Oh, that's always fun to see. It's scary. It's scary. Antler's count is 11. If he only killed 1 enemy, correct me if I'm wrong. Just has to be careful for the fairy counter at this point, but I'm sure he will take that into consideration. Honestly, it doesn't matter. You got 8 bombs. Just go nuts. Ooh, and plenty of rupees. More than the 17 he had going into 2 last race. He's a big fan of that. Red Octorok, yes. I do believe this is the Zelda game everybody's talking about. It's all in the headlines and the news, and everybody's so excited. They had a couple directs for it. Wild. Oh, I guess there's some other one coming out that I forget. It's not 2D, so no love. Ooh, Spuds does not get an atomic this race, but I think he got 2 fairies last time too. That's always fun to see, as Antler's gonna go slay Aqua Mantis. Probably. Hesitated a little bit. I think he wanted a sword and bomb in the same frame at first. That slowed him up just a bit, and literally just a bit. As he's going to go on to the infamous Desert Scrolls. Some people say they're easy, some people say they're impossible. Spud's getting the static bomb drop in level 3 there. Very nice. Left the Dark Nuts alive. It's good to have a backup. And he will go on to fight Manhandle with only 3 hearts. Let's see how this one works out for him. Who's got only 1 claw left? Oh, very nice. Very nice. I mean, you're kind of just at the mercy. You just drop a bomb where you think Manhandle might go when they're flying around like a spider monkey everywhere. And that time it did. Very nice as Antlerz. Nice tink as the Octorok tried to shoot him in the back there.
Yeah, and both runners safely getting past Manhandle, so that's good to see. Always,
always, no matter what route you do. Always a scary fight. Yeah, Spud makes his way in the level 4. All the rubies for Antlerz. He's got just enough to beat the game. Because he'll get the 100 secret, and then you need all that money to purchase the things you need to purchase, and 2 rupees to kill Goma and Ganon. Any more is a bonus at this point. Little trolley rope at the end there.
All the bombs
nice
dropped in there.
A force, 2 globals, and a static bomb. 16 bombs just on the ground. Unfortunately, you can only take 8. Spud's making quick work of this breakfast room here with beams in hand. Likes only take 5 hits now instead of 9 with the wood sword.
Taking advantage of that white sword. Able to clear that room pretty quickly without using any bombs.
8 bombs leaving breakfast. That's amazing. That's what we strive for, but, you know, sometimes the game has other plans. Antlerz not quite sub 1100 secret here, but still a wonderful time. And going over to Infamous level 5 with the lovely Olive Garden that they decided to open up here in Hyrule. Probably not going to do too well. You got to do a whole lot just to get in the front door. Does not seem like a good business model, but hey, here they are anyway.
People will do a lot for those breadsticks.
Ooh. If you go there, this is not an advertisement, but if you go there and you get the breadsticks, ask for a side of Alfredo sauce. Just saying. Just saying. And Spuds gets out of level 4. Fantastic. Let's see how Antlerz handles this. Olive Garden looks like he has probably a 9-ish, 8-ish count going in. It was not counting, unfortunately, but does not matter. Takes a bump. Let's see how he handles this room. Wow, they're very nicely grouped up for what he had to deal with. He's gonna have to uses his last bomb. Gotta sort all these guys down now. Let's see if nope. Looks like 2 more hits on this one, or 6. Okay, nope, he at least bombed every remaining Darknet at least once, so only had to hit them all 4 times, and he will raise the breadstick in the air in victory as he heads out to the back half of 5.
Needs to be careful here, only 2 hearts, which means that a lot of enemies can kill him in 1 hit.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you make it all the way to Dig Dogger, die there, that is a little bit of time lost for sure. Subtle Wookie, I plead the 5th. Oh, and he takes a death. Fortunately for him, it's not that much of a time loss since he died that early.
Yeah, that's definitely not the worst place to take a death. You just have to touch back.
And bloop, back on track, but his spawns may be a little funky at this point. See, the Gibdo with the key is on the top. What are you doing up there? You're supposed to be on the bottom. Antlerz dropping bombs like it's the thing to do. Makes his way through. Oh, smokes the first one. Very nice, because that didn't work. He would have to smoke the second one with only one bomb remaining. Gets out of there easy peasy as Spuds makes his way himself in the level 5. Now, Antlerz could still take another untimely death here. Gets a little double action there. That Dark Nut could troll you and hit you. Did not that time. That Gibdo wanted nothing to do with Link, just got right out of Antlerz' way. He takes a bop from the Gibdo, trolling Gibdo pattern. Does not run it down mid. Antlerz is a big advocate for never running it down mid. One fireball and it's over for, well, not over, but and it's back to the beginning level 5 for Antlerz. Let's see how he handles this. He's using, he's going back to the beginning, everybody. Wow.
So maybe a little bit of an opening here for Spuds.
He's gonna have to push it. It definitely makes up some time though. Oh, and Antlerz has plenty of bombs. Sometimes when you do this, I don't know. Ooh, trolled him. He's gonna have 6 bombs. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. I know how this game works. I've played it once or twice. Nice paw strats over there by Spuds. Antlerz in trouble once again. Spuds in trouble once again. Oh my goodness. These 5s for our runners are just ruthless. They're taking no names. As round 2 against Dig Dogger for Antlerz. With double the health he had last time. Very nice smoke over there by Spuds. Picks up his second bomb pack and hightails it out of there. The world will never know what happened. The suspense is killing me. Hey! He's got the Triforce. He's gonna whistle twice out of here. As Spud's still hanging on for dear life, makes his way into the bunny room. Yeah, real convenient there. Will he go for the double bomb with only 1 heart? I would recommend it instead of stabbing. Ooh, he's going for it, folks. Oh, nice. Okay. I made it. Made it. Excellent. I was never worried.
Making excellent use of the pause strats there to stay alive.
Hey, that's what pause strats are there for. Especially if you have like low health and you're fighting Gliok. It was just taught to me by JSR, just pause for fireballs. Fireball leaves the screen, just start pausing, you see it, you know where it's gonna go, then you can stab, until the next fireball. Spud's not gonna have any arrows for River Room. He has just enough +1 to do all the shopping he needs. Will need to find at least 1 more rupee by the end of the run here. Takes an unfortunate bop off the Armos.
Now with the white sword, that's not as big of an issue because you can sword down those River Room enemies.
Oh yeah, very true. Antlerz, unable to do the river force again. Wasted all of his rupees. Doesn't need them right now, fortunately. But he will need one by the end of 6. The game could say no. It's not impossible. Spud's making his way into level 7. You can get bopped all which way around in this dungeon. Especially these blue gorillas that are everywhere. Those bananas hurt. But there are some precautions you can take. Gets a heart drop off the blue gorilla, which is very nice for Antlerz. You know the story. Antlerz trying to farm some bombs here. New is global. Gets the 4-pack. I like it. Spuds immediately switches to bombs. No Yumi whistles today. If you're unsure of what a Yumi whistle is, it's when you have your recorder equipped and you forgot to switch the bombs and you go to place a bomb, but you play a little tune on the recorder instead and you just sit there. It's the longest, like, 2 seconds you could imagine. Antlerz looked like he almost was going to get grabbed there. Ooh, no global bomb for Spuds as he is going to make his way to the Dig Dugger room here. And Antlerz will be out of 7 on his way to 6. 2 bombs is not quite what you want, but it's better than no bombs. Spud's 1 bomb in hand, trying to get out of this Wallmaster room. Gets the red candle out, very smart. Once you start getting bopped around by the bubbles, it is not worth trying to wait for the sword to come back.
Yeah, with only 2 rupees, kind of had no choice but to go for the candle traps there.
And hey, you picked up the candle. If you actually find a use for it, you may as well, because if you don't use it there, the candle is used literally 1 time in the whole run. And that is just to get into level 8. And it could be the red one or the blue one, which is available to be purchased by one of our lovely shops in the land of Hyrule. You can pick up a Battle for Hyrule t-shirt from many of the merchants for about 237 rupees. And show your support. With a Mags grab, a little bit different from his last one at 22.13. It's a stretch, but I don't think he's gonna sub 30 this run, folks.
Oh, Spuds had that screen wrap first try and didn't quite go through to the other side, so we had to reset it.
Oh, laggy wood strikes again. That screen will lag, so if you just go through your normal, like, muscle memory of a screen scroll, your odds are you're not going to successfully do it, so it's just something to keep in mind. Antlerz does not get bombs, doesn't need them, but he did get hearts back, which he's going to love for this room, called the Belfry. Yep, thank you, Shaddy, for answering that question in chat. It could be a very loud killer, too. It does not discriminate, that is for sure. I don't know any runner whose favorite dungeon is 5. I've yet to meet one myself. who almost maintains beams all the way through. You kind of want him for MB1, but he's really looking for bombs. Now, the bop that he took will prevent an override of a fiver if there's a bomb drop coming up, which is a thing that does happen sometimes. What is his global? Nobody knows. Wow. What is a global? Yeah, random.
Unfortunately, no bomb there.
Sorry? Oh, no bombs there? Oh, he's going to have to fight a Gleeok. A shame. Yeah, random effect, it was like a 20 and 21 or something like that. It was insane. Or, no. It was. $29.46. Yeah, that's what it was. 29.21. This guy. As Antlerz gets his level 6 Triforce. Spud, still no bombs, hoping to get one in here. Every time. It never gives you one anywhere else. Once you go in that room, yeah, that one of those Wizzies gonna drop one. Oh, that's what it was. It was 29.16? What am I talking? The commentator does not know what he's talking about. And that's what chat is for. Antlerz making his way out of Blue Lagoon 1. They are called the Blue Lagoons because there's a bunch of blue dark nuts and it's a little laggy. So aptly named. Looks like good patterns over here. They're all staying on the right side, which is one of the things you want to see. One of them's kind of scraggling away, but made their way back. Its beams going into the four-headed Gleeok. For now. Took a bomb from a bubble there. And as soon as this refill is over, Spuds will be making their way to level 8.
Yeah, still in there. I mean, with a death, he could still come back here.
Oh, totally. Absolutely. And as we've seen, Antlerz is not immune to dying in this game. Not quite a high 5 going on here, but almost. Antlerz building his count up, gonna try to force in the foyer. That we'll see coming up here, which is easier said than done sometimes. Ooh, Spud's very nicely not taking any damage from Manhandler there. Antlerz takes 2 bombs. His count is 00, down 2.5 hearts now. Oh, wow, look at that. Ooh. Nicely, very nice Blue Lagoon 1 by Spuds. That was fast. Let's see if the same happens in Blue Lagoon 2 for him. I would agree with the potion play at this point, for sure. Taking a couple deaths already. I'll get a little nervous, start thinking, oh, but what if it happens again? As Spuds is going to make his way to the four-headed Gleeok with plenty of health as well. That is very nice.
Yeah, really nice 8 for Spud so far. Blazing through this level. Trying to make up the ground.
Oh yeah, I'd be very happy with that kind of 8 in a race scenario. Just tanking a couple hits.
Yeah, that
No
trolley patcher one pattern there.
Ooh. Oh, and he got a fairy off Gleok. That'll help with the refill. You know, for a moment you're like, oh, he's just gonna stare at the Wizrobe as he shoots him in the face, but dodge out of the way at the very last moment. As Spuds is gonna make his way over to level 9. See if he can maintain a count and force in the foyer. He's gonna skip the foyer because he has plenty of keys. Just kidding. He may still try to force. Not anymore. Just kidding. As we go over to the sideways U here for Antlerz. No beam strats this time and no trolley wizzies on the bottom level. They are not cooperating very much. Got one more bomb to drop if he wants to not have to try to force or get lucky. Unless he wants to save it for the trap room. Gonna go for the clip here. Love to see that. If you complete the room and you're by that block and there are no bubbles around and you know how to do it, you may as well. And reverse clip coming up here for Antlerz as both of our runners are in level 9. Nails it. No problems, but an untimely death for Antlerz could sway this whole race.
Yeah, it can be pretty nerve-wracking when that red Wizzy lines up there for that clip, but no problems for Antlerz there.
Oh, absolutely. And imagine getting eaten by a like there. No idea what that's like. Ooh, dodges the blue Wizzy beam. Not as bad as an orange Wizzy beam, but still hurts more than he liked it to. Electing not to drop any bombs here. It would only be one that he had, but that one can make a big difference as Spuds is down to 3.5 hearts, leaving the next room. You gotta give it to him. You just gotta go. Just gotta go. I mean, keeping it relatively close here against a runner like Antlerz, always a great thing to see. Did not take any damage against Patra too. Fantastic. Oh, he goes for fast Patra. Oh my good. He's again and hug away. Oh, he can withstand 2 fireballs now, or 1 Ganon Hug will be it. No bombs at all for Spuds over there in the sideways U. As Antlerz gets Ganon in the stun lock. Give some credit to Spuds there for finishing that reverse C very nicely. Does he go for the clip too? Let's go. Oh. Get your GG's out for Antlerz. Spuds got the clip. Fantastic double clips and sideways U for both of our runners. Get your GG's out, everybody. Spuds looking like he's gonna try to finish this one out with 4 hearts to his name. Ooh, does the right side reverse clip? Yeah. Subtle looking. Sometimes you just gotta run with the memes. And Spuds heading into the trap room. Very nice, but that's rando coming in action there with the pause strats, because as just a vanilla speedrunner, I am bad at pause strats. Nice work here in the trap room. You hear that subtle Wookiee, but I've yet to see somebody do that for sure. Has to take the bop off the trap. Not a bad play. Is gonna do the final clip here. There's one runner that got really stuck on that clip in their sub 30 run. Spuds did it way faster than they did. Coming up to Patras 3. Beeping. Can he clutch us out? Put on a good show for the people.
Epic battle here with this Patra.
Absolutely. And let's see how this fight goes. What kind of fireball? Very nice. Not delayed. Goes for the stab. Ooh. Oh. Terrifying. How does he do it?
Oh, it's a got it.
Aw.
Got Ganon to Brown and then got hit by the fireball.
Aw, you hate to see it, but a good show by Spuds nonetheless. Let's get some GGs in chat for him and both of our runners today. Fantastic work. Both of you, what a run. What a race. Very entertaining.
Spud keeping it close in that second game. Just Antlerz too fast.
Yeah, and that first race, I mean, what are you gonna do? What do you do? What do you do in that first race? But GG's for everybody involved here. We'll see if they want to join us for a little post-game interview. And looks like we're joined here by Antlerz. Antlerz, GG, my friend.
Yo, thanks, dudes.
Well, you killed it game one. Fast. Unless I'm wrong, that's the fastest time of the tournament so far. And then what happened?
In the brackets, maybe, but definitely not in the qualifiers.
Brackets it is.
Yeah, I know GM had a 28, and I had a faster time than that in the qualifiers as well. But yeah, I mean, outside of the start and like literally having River Force and then screwing it up, like those were the only two things I was really upset about in race one.
And we're joined by Spuds as well. GG's, my friend. Put up a great race.
Thank you.
Hung in there. I know it's rough.
Yeah,
I know it's rough, but hey, you hung in there. You put the brown Ganon death at the end, but you were still trying to put on a good show for the people.
Yeah.
So we appreciate that.
To be honest, that was my goal. Like, I knew I didn't have much of a chance, so my goal was to put on a good show, at least show off some post strats and stuff, because that's all I can do. And yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were definitely
absolutely.
enjoying the pause strats in commentary.
Oh yeah. You can see that rando action seeping out a little bit, but good job for both the runners here. Antlerz will be moving on to the next round, and let's see who he will be up against. Probably should have looked at this before. He's gonna go up against Yua, and that'll be a fun one to watch, folks.
Yeah, GG's, Spud. Always a pleasure to race you, and whether it be in Rando or in Vanilla. But yeah, Yua's gonna be fun. I'll have to coordinate with him and get a time, but he's definitely an influential player of this game. So looking forward to it. I've never raced him in anything, so it'll be a good time.
And that is what I'm talking about. Spuds, any closing words for you?
No, just GG's to Antlerz, and thanks to him. Always a good support. And yeah, thanks to you guys for the restream and all. GG's.
Oh, GG's to you as well. Billick, any final words for you?
Just that was a very entertaining race, and GG's everybody. A lot of fun, and good luck on Antlerz in the next round.
Yeah, just to
Thank you.
try to echo all that. Same, very entertaining. GG's, Antlerz, and good luck, everybody. And it looks like that is the last race for the day. The next race will be tomorrow. Quiff the Fish versus the Dr. Blue at 10 o'clock Eastern on one of the Speed Gaming channels. We'll be excited to catch you all there for that one, and we will see you all later. Take care, everybody.